All right, YouTube, it's your boy Wally G-Man, and we're making another exposed video, bro. But this one, I thought I would try to give, you know, the females the benefit of the doubt. So I chose a video that's like 10 ugly truths about the porn industry. If these are things that, we should look at and reevaluate how we judge these women on, or, you know, or if they bullshit. So let's just hear it.
Being raped and it really, really, really messed me up.
That's how we start. That's how we start now. Okay.
I wish that people would treat me how they would treat a married, registered nurse with 2.5 kids in Indiana.
In India.
That's how I wish people would treat me.
Before we jump into the video, I just want to say that this is a huge trigger warning. If you get easily offended or grossed out, or you don't want to potentially relapse, then I would suggest clicking away from the video. Now, I'm not making this video from a moralistic standpoint in order to, say that anything is bad or wrong, right? I don't really take that view. There is just simple actions and consequences. And by viewing porn and understanding the truth behind the porn industry, once you understand the true truth of reality, then you can make the best informed decision.
You see? All right, that's why I chose this video today. I wasn't expecting this, but again, this is for y'all out there. I have gotten some, words in the past like, man, you're violating these females, bruh. You should just give them a break. I'm like, I'm not trying to violate. I'm just trying to be honest, all right? So we're gonna, this guy seems like he's making a video and attempts to show us a dark, gruesome aspect of it. So
that's basically it. Now, if you stick to the end of the video, I'll add some additional narrative and some feedback about this whole entire video. Please like it and subscribe. It helps the channel out tremendously. If you like a video like this, I will do more, and try to enjoy.
Right here. Y'all follow my example right there, all right? When a guy says, please like and subscribe, help the channel out, y'all go down here. You know what we need? You see, subscribe, click it. It don't take nothing, right? Even if I never watch this man's video again, I'm helping support dude. So what? I go down here, like, nothing. Very simple. Now y'all can learn something from that.
It's basically the biggest regret that I have working in the adult industry, and I wish I never did it, and they try to exploit women to say things that they have in their lives that they're shameful about, and they basically exploit that, and they make people feel really shitty about themselves on camera. And the scene starts, and right away it's just push, push, slap, slap, split, spit, slut, whore. It was just this bomb of just physical abuse, and...
Are you a slut, Belle?
I will see about that. How old are you? What do you do, slut?
I'm 18 and I go to college.
What are you doing at facial assault? You must really be a dumb slut. You know you got a really dumb laugh. Would you shut up?
Stand up.
Wait!
I don't know. It looked like a bad start to a bad porno. Right? What do you no slut? Like, I know, you know what I mean? So I don't know if that should really be used as an example of what she's talking about, when that's like clearly probably pulled off of the beginning of some video or whatever. But two, like, maybe this is just my mental thinking this way, right? But if I ran, a porn studio or a company or whatever, I would never invite women to do a scene like that without them clearly knowing and without them having signed, some type of paper say like, hey, I'm okay with this, right? Without her signing a disclaimer, I'm never doing a video like that.
Really, nigga?
And more aggressive, what impact did shooting 20, 30 scenes in a month have on your body? What did you feel like?
I was constantly going to urgent care. I had to be taken to urgent care, I think more than 10 times. And then the actual emergency room, I had to go there twice. I was constantly getting sick with strep throat, mono, getting the flu,
I was a burn.
Those things happen when you have a lot of sex? Strep throat, mono, the flu. I didn't know that. Holy shit. I should be more careful when I have sex. I don't want to get strep throat, mono, or the flu. Nigga, the fuck are we talking about right now?
Turned out prostitute and stripper. I was a single mom, addicted to drugs and alcohol. I was the kind of person that the porn industry preys upon. The porn industry preys upon people who are already damaged, so they can damage them more.
Oh my God! Wow!
Okay. I don't know what to say. Like that statement right there, just like it irritated me to the soul, to the core. It's like, okay, so the porn industry goes and gets damaged people so they can damage them more. Anybody that's ever met a damaged person, how much help do you think they need getting more damaged? If you guys ever met a damaged person that's like, man, I need help getting more damaged than I am now, or is it just like I'm a damaged person and I tend to fall into bad situations because I'm damaged and I make bad decisions? Like, I just don't understand.
It wasn't just, hey, do you want to come do porn? It was more so, oh, you're beautiful. Like, would you like to do some modeling? Oh, modeling, things like that. And after I came in toward the studio, you know, it was very respectable. It was a gorgeous location. It was in Miami, in Doral, Florida. It was...
I just saw you, frankly, as a money machine.
Absolutely.
Okay, I mean, first thing I want to first poll, like, when women say this, and like when she said, oh, they invited me, it was going to be modeling, and then I saw the area and I saw everything, and I was like, it was respectable. Okay, so at what point did it turn from modeling to pornography? And why did you not, at that point, walk out?
Surprise, motherfucker.
First year of college, I start losing all this weight from making small changes. And by the time I graduated, men, and I was never used to it. And I felt like unless I held on to it and kind of did what was asked of me or what was expected of me, it would go away. And after feeling what it was like, that validation and, you know,
You see, and then they say things and then they don't hear themselves. Like, they don't hear how it comes out. It's like you were in college or something, maybe you were a little heavier, right? But you're in college, so you have to compete with other college chicks. So this isn't like you being a woman out in the world. You have to get a job, right? You have to work 24, right? Like, you're putting a lot of time into work, and so you're not worried about what other people around you think. No, you're in college, where college is just a more amped up version of high school, right? People are still looking at you like, oh, he's cute. Look at that guy in my class. So she's still in that space, and she's like, okay, I get to college and guys start noticing me, right? Because also, by the time a woman gets to college, you're changing. Like, there are a lot of women in high school that, like, dudes don't find attractive. And this is a saying that has been with me forever. It's like, yo, treat every girl nice because you don't know how she's going to glow up, right? And it's like, that's just the truth. That's what happens. But I don't think that it's like because you got some attention from somebody that now it's like, oh, there's this validation that I felt I had to live up to. And that makes no sense.
compliments for the first time, I did not want that to go away.
Well, I got involved in porn just from, I felt very rejected growing up as a child. So I was basically looking for love in all the wrong places, saying things to me that I didn't hear at home. They were saying, you are beautiful, you're destined to be a star, we absolutely love you, we make romance movies, if you're ever interested, give us a call.
I was constantly...
We make romance movies. I'm like, okay. The reason why I don't like this stuff is because, dude, if a porn industry hits me up and says, oh, you're beautiful, you're great, all this stuff, we also make romance movies, give us a call, I would be like, you're still a fucking porn studio. It doesn't matter if you make fucking romance movies. You're still a porn studio. Like, no matter what movie you make, even if the genre is romance, is still porn, right?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Like, why do they say these things like as if that's supposed to make us like, oh man, they lied to them. They told them, he didn't lie to you. They do also make romance movies, but it's still in the genre of the same type of films, pornography.
getting sick, and also, with infections down there, like bacterial vaginosis, urinary tract infections, yeast infections. And then eventually, towards the end of my career, I caught herpes.
After about 30.
Okay, well, that I'm not gonna lie to you. And that to me is why I always tell women, it's like, yo, do not get into this industry.
Stop it. Get some help.
I got burned, and I caught 2 sexually transmitted diseases. One of those diseases was HPV, human papillomavirus, which I had never heard of. And another was a non-curable disease, herpes. And it devastated me. And I tried to kill myself with prescription pills. I didn't care anymore.
If you really wanted to kill yourself, there are more effective ways.
I am the way you treat me as if I am a pedophile. They don't treat me like an ex-sex worker. They treat me like I would somehow be damaging to children.
Okay, well, this video it's crumbling under the weight of its own stupidity for me. Okay. What the just my biggest thing is like, dude, you cannot think that as a parent that knows that you're a porn star, has seen your videos, you cannot think that it makes sense for them to walk near you and be like, oh yeah, that woman is she should be around my kids, and my kids should learn from her. Like, no, of course, no, dude, you are nobody should want you around their kids. You shouldn't want yourself around people's kids. You shouldn't want those. You shouldn't want those kids to like learn your name and then go online and like type it somewhere and see what pops up. You shouldn't want that shit. Why should anybody want it? So why is she now like super sad? There's like people look at me like I'm not an ex-sex worker. It's like, no, they do look at you like you're an ex-sex worker. You just don't look at yourself like that. You don't see yourself like that, but you are.
Question, like...
God, I never even... That is so...
What's the simple? What's the question?
I guess, like... I would,
Why you gotta cry?
I wish that people would treat me how they would treat a married, registered nurse with 2.5 kids in Indiana.
Where the fuck does the 0.5 come from? Like, he has 2 kids that are like born, and then she has another one in the oven, like that. But you're not that lady. You guys live 2 completely. I said this earlier in the video. You live 2 completely different lives. Why should they treat you like?
I don't know.
It's like me saying I want people to treat me like a multimillionaire that owns a fucking Fortune 500. Like, that makes no sense. I live a completely different life from that guy. It's even like me saying I want people to treat me like, an RN or a doctor that has 2.3 kids. It's like, 1, I'm not an RN. I'm not a doctor. 2, I don't have 2 kids, much less 0.5. Like, what the fuck are you talking? Like,
What? What the?
Get off the screen, bro. Get off the screen.
Oh, hell no! Traumatic stress that is in you from this experience.
Yes, and I think it kicks in mostly when I go out in public, because the stares I get, I feel like people can see through my clothes, and it brings me deep shame. It makes me feel like I lost all right to my privacy. And reading the words of some of these...
Dog, I don't understand why is it people act like they don't have foresight. Like, human beings were blessed with foresight over every other animal. Like, we can actually use foresight to see into the future.
Nice.
Right? Meaning, like, everybody should have the ability to, before you make your very first porno, use foresight to be like, oh man, what is going to be the fallbacks of these things in the future? 1, I'm going to get quick money. 2, I'm also going to get quick fame, right? Or clout, or whatever you call it today. But also, there are going to be bad things from that. And the one thing that, like I say, the majority of these women, dude, how many of them do you think would find a space to do an interview with them if they weren't porn stars? You see what I mean? Meaning, how many of them do you think would find a space to care about anything they're saying if they were not already porn stars with some clout that were gained from a fan base of like ejaculators?
It's time that you revealed that you were raped when you were 11 years old?
Yeah. Especially to the world.
You see, now these
The
stories.
first time I've ever said it out loud was on that track Father's Field. Women and men that are raped do. And I think with me that being raped and it really, really, really messed me up.
That is 1,000% valid. There's no, you understand. I don't even know why she's in this video. She's completely different from the rest of these women. Like that is something that we should all have empathy for or sympathy for, not empathy. Or unless you can have empathy for that, then have empathy. But we should all feel like deeply, deeply sorry for this woman, and also, you know, wish her nothing but the best.
Myself was hooked on heroin and various different kinds of pills, cocaine, and for a short period of time, crystal meth.
Were you doing that to numb yourself, or were you doing that to get through the scenes? Why were you so involved in drug use?
Yeah, I mean, it started because I was about 105 pounds, and a director told me that I was fat and that I needed to lose weight. So I started using cocaine, and it was just like this instant.
I was 105 pounds. The director tells me to lose weight, so I start using cocaine. Immediately, nobody stopped. Nobody's like, whoa.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Wait, what? Like, immediately, nobody is like, questionable. Like, dude, I'm sorry, but like, this is my thing. If like an actor, right? And again, Bryce Dallas Howard on Jurassic World, right? Or Chris Pratt. If an actor is asked to lose weight for a movie, what should they do? Go and, you know, work out more, eat a different kind of, you know, regimen of food and different type of stuff to lose weight, or should they go and do cocaine?
Now, I'm not under the illusion that every single person in the porn industry has mental health issues or has suffered some form of abuse. I mean, it's so...
No, I'm under that illusion. No, like, I'm not saying that they've suffered some type of abuse necessarily, but I'm saying in the porn industry, to be in the porn industry, something up here isn't right. Something up here is not clicking 1,000%. And maybe there is a conversation people need to start paying attention to in this space, because this guy did a lot of work to try to make these women, you know, to put them in a light where you can you know, sympathize. and look and understand and be like, and I understand, I got it. But there's only one female in this entire video that's like, yes, her, completely 1,000%. I'm with her 1,000%. Like, yeah, there's only one, and you guys already know who it is because I shouted her out, right? Because it's like nobody should have to go through what she went through. Every other female on here, it was choices, and he never talks about that. Like early on in the video, I think he says something. Check this out. Oh, what does he say?
Video. Now, I'm not making this video from a moralistic standpoint in order to, you know, say that anything is bad or wrong, right? I don't really take that view. There is just simple actions and consequences.
You see what I mean? The guy says actions and consequences. To start off the video, but the entirety of the video, he admits the actions these women take and the consequences that fall back on it. Like, he admits all that. He talks about the actions taken by the porn industry and what falls back on the women because of it. And to me, I'm like, you're doing this is bad journalism. Been your boy, Wally G. Appreciate y'all. And we out this motherfucker. Oh, before we're out, like he said, like and subscribe, dog. Why y'all, you know what I mean? Most of y'all, bro, you'll be watching the video, you won't even like and subscribe. Y'all know how much that hurt me? Y'all know how much that hurts the dog? Like, damn. Y'all better
do it!
Like and subscribe, man. Also,